Stop scrolling for a moment, and if you believe real love stories still exist, like this video now. The cafe door chimed softly as Nora Bennett rolled herself inside, her wheelchair gliding over the wooden floor she already knew by heart. The smell of coffee and baked bread wrapped around her, familiar and comforting, even as her chest felt tight. She took her usual spot by the window at Juniper Row Cafe, folding her hands in her lap, pretending she wasn't waiting for someone who was already late. And before the story goes any further, tap the like button if you believe everyone deserves to be seen, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss stories that touch the heart. When Mark finally arrived, his smile faded the instant his eyes dropped to the wheels beside her. He hesitated, murmured something about forgetting an appointment, and left before Nora could even finish saying hello. The chair across from her stayed empty. Again. She stared out the window, blinking back tears she had learned to hide well. This wasn't the first time. Blind dates always ended the same way. Hope walking in, rejection walking out. People said love would come when she least expected it. But after years of being overlooked, Nora was tired of expecting anything at all. Across the street in a cluttered studio filled with half-finished canvases, Elias Cole watched through the glass. His vision was blurred, the result of an accident years ago, but he could still make out shapes, movement, emotion, and something about the woman by the window pulled at him. Not pity, not curiosity, recognition. He picked up a pencil and began to draw. Over the next few weeks, Elias returned to that same view. He sketched Nora as she laughed softly at her phone, as she stared into space, as she brushed away disappointment with quiet dignity. He didn't draw her as broken or tragic. He drew her as steady, present, strong. The painting that emerged was simple and honest. He titled it, By the Window. Her wheelchair was there, not hidden, not exaggerated, just part of the truth. One afternoon, urged by her friend Clara, Nora wandered through a local art fair. She wasn't paying attention until she stopped short in front of a familiar face. Her face. She stared at the canvas, breath caught in her throat. The woman in the painting looked like her, but softer, braver, seen. For the first time in a long while, Nora felt something crack open inside her. That one, a voice said gently behind her. She has quiet courage. She turned to see Elias, paint on his hands, uncertainty in his eyes. They talked. Awkwardly at first, then easily. Elias admitted he had been watching from across the street, sketching what he felt rather than what he could clearly see. Nora told him about the dates, the rejections, the way people decided her story before hearing it. They began meeting at the cafe. Same window, same table, different feeling. They shared pain without rushing to fix it, laughed without pretending. Elias spoke about losing his sight and how it forced him to see people differently, more carefully, more honestly. Weeks later, Elias invited Nora to his studio. He uncovered a second painting. In it, Nora stood tall, glowing with confidence, her face lifted toward the light. She was standing, but it didn't erase who she was. It revealed how he saw her, whole, radiant, unbound by assumptions. I didn't paint what your body can or can't do, Elias said quietly. I painted who you are. Tears streamed down Nora's face, not from sadness but from relief, from being seen. The gallery opening months later displayed both paintings side by side. People stopped, looked, felt something. Nora stood beside Elias, her hand resting in his, no longer shrinking herself to make others comfortable. This, Elias whispered, is my miracle. And Nora smiled, not because someone saved her, but because someone finally met her where she already stood. If this story moved you, hit like to support meaningful storytelling and subscribe for more powerful stories about love, courage, and being truly seen.